state included on United for Libraries National Registry of Literary Landmarks, which will shine additional light on Poe's time of year. So on behalf of the board and staff of Humanities, I want to commend Enrica and her board, as well as the city of Baltimore, for ensuring the care and preservation of Poe House for future generations, and congratulate you on this special day.
Executive Director, Carroll County Public Library, and President of the Maryland Library Association.
Yay!
I'm following Andrea Lewis around, so we have the Andrea and Andrea team here. Welcome, greetings. I have to say, being the last on the list, there's not much left for me to cover when it comes to Poe. But as the president of the Maryland Library Association, I am pleased that we are here with our partners to honor and celebrate the work of Poe and the wonderful efforts of Poe Baltimore in preserving that heritage here in the city of Baltimore. We also want to say a special thank you to the team from United for Libraries and also the citizens from Maryland Libraries for all of the wonderful work done in making this designation here as the first one in Maryland. So congratulations on that. It is a historic day for Baltimore. Edgar Allan Poe is one of the most significant American writers in the history of our country and in the history of writing. And today we celebrate the story that is Poe and the stories that Poe wrote. Writing stories is important. People learn from them. We become more empathetic because of the stories that we write and the stories that we read. Reading them is important because it helps us to see outside of ourselves. These are things that we can get from Poe's writings. Being able to see the world as he saw them, being able to see the world as others see them. And your story is important. One person can make quite a difference. If you look at the life of Edgar Allan Poe and how he began his life, no one would have expected him to make such earth-altering contributions to the world of literature. And yet here we are, all these years later, celebrating his work and celebrating his creativity. At this time, I want to also say a special thank you to our Commissioner from Carroll County, Commissioner Boucher, who has traveled here to help us celebrate. I'm going to ask him, as a Poe fan, if you would like to say a few words of greeting from your neighbors in Carroll County.
Thank you, Andrea. I like to quote Poe: "Words have no power to impress the mind without the exquisite horror of their reality." And as someone who is an artist in literature, I fell in love with Poe as a small child. In school, I was 10, and we had a book club, and I signed up for Poe, and I fell in love with Poe. And I think that love exists in this tent here today. And as we learn as artists, that is the pain and anguish of life that we all experience in different things that come at us, that it is through literature and writing that we can therapeutically help ourselves deal with the angst and anguish of everyday life. As someone who survived an attempted murder, as someone who's lost a child to the opioid epidemic, so often I have turned to the inspiration of Poe to help me deal with that pain. And it makes me a better person. It makes you a better person. And it's with great honor I thank everyone today who's put this event on. And as through events like this, we turn intellectuals and geniuses such as Edgar Allan Poe into the rock stars of the future. That is endemic upon us as people who love the importance of literature to spread that out there to the public. That we each individually inspire others to go into this area of literature and understand it and make us a better society. So thanks for being here today.
I would like to welcome Hurst Hesse, Board President of Poe Baltimore.
Thank you, Enrica, and thank you all for being here today. One of the disadvantages to going last is you've probably heard everything I have to say already. One of the advantages of going last is that I don't have to say it all over again. may be some repetition here. Welcome to all on this 211th birthday of Edgar Allan Poe. We gather to celebrate a momentous event for the Edgar Allan Poe House in Baltimore. The first, as you've heard several times, designated national literary landmark in the state of Maryland. The first one in the entire state. That's great stuff. We particularly want to thank the United for Libraries for the designation and for the assistance of Citizens for Maryland Libraries, the Maryland Humanities, and the Maryland Library Association in securing and assisting us in getting that designation, because it just means so much to us. We thank the City of Baltimore for allowing Poe Baltimore Inc., the nonprofit that runs the Poe House, to run the house as well as it has, and for the city to take care of the house as well as it has. We thank all the people who have been involved with Poe Baltimore Inc. We have a few of those directors that are here today. We have Steve Demchuk in the back. Jeff Savoy, who's also with the Edgar Allan Poe Society, is here. Mike Coleman is here. Future director Jason Philippo is here. So we are thankful to have all of those people present. The Poe House, as you heard, was built originally in 1830. And it was rented by Edgar Allan Poe's Aunt Maria Clem in 1832. Poe himself moved in 1833, lived there until 1835. The home was set for destruction, for demolition in the 1930s to allow additional space for the building of the Poe Homes project. But it was saved. It was purchased by Richard Gimbel, and control was given to the Edgar Allan Poe Society, which reopened the house to the public in 1949. And thereafter was run by the city until about 2012, at which time the city decided not to fund that project anymore, turn the project over to Poe Baltimore Inc., which is why we are here today and where we are now. So I think all of the entities and persons over the years, the hundreds of years that have been involved in preserving that building for this occasion should be thanked and appreciated, and so we do. Thank you all again for being here today on a rather blustery day. Enjoy the rest of the festivities, and I'll turn it back to our Executive Director, Enrica Jang.
Not so fast. After the ceremony, I do invite you to take a look at the very back page of the program to see the very long list of organizations and people who are here today who helped make Poe House, not even make, keep Poe House such an important place, a special place in Baltimore. All of these people contributed to today, and all of the people through the years have made this possible. So now I would like to invite all of our speakers to come up. We're going to fit onto this platform, and we are about set to unveil the plaque for the literary.
Not down here.
Is it okay for couples to sit down? Sure. The Andreas will
We'll play bookends here.
Jackson. I can't wait to see it. Ready?
Are you going to count down? We're doing 3 or 10?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so the part that all of you have been waiting for, it's time for cake.
Yay!
Thank you once again for coming out. All of the nominating partners are here. If you want to learn more about our organizations, if you want to learn more about Poe House, and we will be opening Poe House very shortly for tours once again. So please come and visit the lovely house that we're honoring today. And happy birthday to Edgar Allan Poe.
211 never looked so good.
Thank you. That was great.
Sorry, I was pushed off the seat.
No, nothing. I'm falling off the stage. Yeah, that was good.
Thank you.
Hello, Roger. Oh my God.
How are you doing?
Oh, well, thanks. That's kind of a scary picture.
This is scary.
Nice
And
work.
that's why I come out.
It's really so nice to see this come together.
It
Oh
is,
my gosh.
it is. And it's so great that it was a partnership.
I know.
I
I know.
think that just makes it so much more powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to front once I could text.
Just a second, I'll be out of your way. Let me step over here.
I was going to ask you. Do you mind thinking me by the plaque? I love it. And so it's going to be installed on the house? Great. Thank you.
It's a very strong piece.
And thank you for part of this.
Yeah, right. Literature. It's
You have words like no
this kind of event all the more wonderful to celebrate.
See where that came. There we go.
Richmond, yes, right.
Oh my God, Maria.
Well, now, another organization.
This is the original organization.
Okay.
We started in 1923. We original superintendents of the house from 1939 to 1977, till the city took it over.
In 1977.
The city took it over in 1977, and so they've been running. Well, actually, Poe Baltimore took it over in 2013.
Right. Because the city didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
They wanted to get out of the museum businesses.
Oh.
And not just this one, but all the museums.
Oh, snap.
They got out of the museum business.
They
In
did.
1970s and 2013.
Oh. Was that a good idea, you think? Well,
Well, for the city it was, yeah.
okay.
They were spending a lot of money.
Uh-huh. But still now you can still just get grants, I guess, from the city. So they still funding it. I mean, okay. Well, brief history.
What's that?
Did you actually get to see it? No. Sounds like it was a pretty good crowd.
She needed a bigger tent. When I got here this morning, I thought, man, that tent's too big. There's nobody coming for this thing.
You were wrong about that.
I was so wrong.
So this is 1964.
It's the same as 2020.
Okay. So would 1963 be the same as 2019?
No.
Oh. It don't work like that.
Doesn't look like
So what's the significance that it is the two same years?
it. Well, I mean, you can hang this up, and it looks like a calendar from 1964, but you can still use it.
It seemed like I came last year. Y'all had a calendar. Maybe y'all just had a calendar.
Every year we change it, different one.
But it don't ever say nothing like this. It's the same calendar as a different year.
Different
Well, I guess
year.
it's still the same.
Last year was 54, I think, or something like that.
Oh. But this one is the same as.
Matter of fact, well, I might have last year's here.
Okay, let me see.
$1946.
1947. Okay, that's what I seen last. Alright. Well, how much are the calendars?
They're free.
Oh, okay. I'll take one if you don't mind. I guess I'll take this. Oh, this down here so they don't blow away. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that history lesson. Okay.
What do you think about it?
But yeah, I just heard the story a while back. Yeah.
Yeah, they were very active. American Party. They were all
I will.
But I did get a picture. You're shy. Yeah. Your speech.
Butter and a spoon. Here's chocolate if anyone wants it. I like your leather dress.
Yes, she is.
Chocolate or vanilla?
You got a picture of you guys? Sure. Hot chocolate. Awesome, guys. Thank you. You too?
We'll travel. You look fine.
Except at the end.
I got the heavy bag. I can get it.
Smile for the cake.
We all know that mine's intensely right now, considering my car was at 85 and my little
So sorry. I stepped on his foot.
That's pretty phenomenal.
I got a AAA.
I did not realize that.
I saw that when I was
I think so.
I think Pat cut mine. She was
I like him better than.
Oh my goodness. So tell me what you do when you do this.
Oh, you mean professionally or
It was just when he was very young.
Hey, how you doing? All right. Have you ever been to the museum?
I haven't. I've done a couple events with them.
Oh, but that's actually inside. I actually thought I was going to get to go inside today.
Yeah, well, at 2:15, they'll open back up.
Well, I actually thought I was going to go inside for free today.
Oh.
Because the way the flyer looked, like I said, free event at 203 Avenue. Anti-wise, this is a pleasant surprise. But last year, I think it was last year, it was all down.
Sorry, man.
Maybe because of the weather or something. They had all of the street basically. Did you come last year?
Oh,
no, you know what they had? I think it was around.
The Poe Fest.
Yeah.
It was in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last year we did it. I was one of the vendors, and the year before that too. So yeah, like this whole strip here.
Yes.
and
Oh,
the stage,
okay. So the same
stage
thing
in the center.
basically happened in October again.
Yep. It'll be well.
Okay. So you
If
do
they
you
do it
read
again,
Edgar Allan Poe? You read Edgar Allan Poe?
I've read some of the stuff. Yeah. And just, I did not realize that this was here until
What year?
the executive director told me about it. And she started working here. And she said, oh, you guys can come up. So I came up, did some program, and learned a little bit more.
Well, it's amazing
to see
that it
this.
takes a whole lot of people just to take care of their own house.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why people can't take care of their own house.
Well-
they don't have that many. They don't have a staff like that.
Well, you got a staff, but you would figure as far as like the interior of it, just to keep it intact.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
So just
that's a
imagine
lot.
if, right? Even
From
if you own
1800s?
yes, but if you own your own home, since then, and pays it down to the family, maybe it takes all of those people.
Well, it does.
You
It
know what I'm
does.
saying?
It takes a community. I mean, it
Yeah.
takes love to love the space that you're in, the neighborhood itself. But you know, it's I have mixed feelings about the whole. I have not mixed feelings about this, but like this.
Well,
like,
now this, let me tell you this is. This house on Lewis Museum. They have a sign out front say tour. It's free to tour.
Yeah. I mean, to show you the inside of these places, right?
Yes, and the priceless.
That's
Kind of is like a bit because yeah.
But see, I'm like, I know I've talked with one of the developers because we had the pleasure of when I was doing the events to meet the folks who actually put this thing together. And it's like,
That's right.
what do y'all have any plans for the bottom space to be something open for the community?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be like
Well, even
open.
do you? How about even a top space to be open for the community because the community really can't afford over $3,000.
No.
I wouldn't even suggest to anybody to. I mean, if you got $3,000, you seem like you would buy a home.
Well, I mean, you
But
figure
do people want to rent it? I know you get all of the amenities.
So you're talking, there's a generational switch, right? Where family dwellings could be like a 3-bedroom house.
Yes.
Whereas, you know, the folks that they want to capture for this thing
aren't the community?
Are the folks who are like leaving California.
Are you guys in line?
Texas.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys,
yes.
okay, because I'm busting.
Well, they leaving. Oh, they leaving California.
Thank you.
Well, where do they work at?
Just different spots. You know, some of them work from home.
Like, I think how much you gotta make like a year, maybe to afford
So
a
for
visa?
one of these places, 6 figures. Something.
Like, I'm just saying, if I made 6 figures, I don't know, it seems like I would take my money somewhere. I would convince some of my family members to do the same thing. Because you wanna, but the
That's probably
generation
like
is
the
changing, is what you're saying, okay. They don't look at investment like that?
Well,
Chocolate or
see,
vanilla
these are
cake?
rental properties, right?
Yes.
And so I live
there you go.
in
Chocolate
Columbia,
or
but
vanilla?
I grew up down
Would you like
Prince
chocolate
George's
or
County
vanilla?
in DC.
Well, y'all rental properties
And so-
are really nice.
They are.
Well,
But DC is the same thing, right? So you
it's in the
have
middle of, like, I guess you gotta, so it can spread the love, but I just thought when they invested in the neighborhood, they invested in the, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
But now I'm like, you know, whatever.
Chocolate
I'm not,
or vanilla cake?
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Yes,
Chocolate or vanilla?
Could I get some coffee? I wouldn't want, you know, stop anybody getting some profit or anything like that.
My whole point is saying, like, you know, what's the investment to the community with
Right.
a space like this, right?
I think they were supposed to do something with the streets or something like that. I don't know if that. So I think maybe it just takes a minute, do you think?
Yeah.
For people to.
But it don't take no time for them to put this stuff up.
Well, it did take a long time for them to put these two up for some reason.
did.
But 10 years, I think, and they not finished either.
Yeah.
It's some more buildings they were supposed to, but I think they got to let these ones out first before they could go to the next level.
Yeah, the developer does
Right.
have other locations. Yeah.
Well, in New York, I believe.
New York, but they got other spots in Baltimore too
Oh, the
that
developer.
they're going to
here?
open up. Oh man, that's mine.
Yeah, this developer, you think?
That was mine.
Oh,
Okay. Yes. Okay. No, the vanilla one.
Is that free? Thank you.
The video professor stuff off there. All because it was sweet. We usually go here. Which I thought was silly. Next day I just go off.
But I tell you, I get this guy
The ones that need work are not a lot of fun. Figure out.
It was supposed to be for a year, but what I've been doing
But I don't see any women drinking tea. I mean, I see.
Yeah, I sweat and we're face